Hello, Shivan. Good morning. Shivan, can you hear me? Are you able to speak? Hello, Shivan, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me well? Hello, Shivan. I don't know whether you're able to hear me so well, but I would like to know how far you've gone and which unit are you on? I can't hear you speak.
You're doing a book I have at home.
A book?
Yeah.
Previously, we were covering a certain unit that was about whole numbers.
Yes.
And I want to know how far you've gone, then we can move to the next unit. But I've not seen a coursework submitted if you're done.
You didn't send me the work that of the MK books.
Of the?
Of the MK books. The work I was supposed to do as the assignment.
Oh no! At the end of the unit, there is an assignment attached. That's what I expected you to work on, and I've not been getting you because I've been trying to send messages to call, but the number's always been off. I've tried to.
I will send you a message using my new number.
Oh, that could be better because I've been sending messages on the old and on the other one. I tried to send there some revision paper that I wanted you to go through, but I could not get any feedback.
That number is off.
Yes?
That number is off actually.
Okay. So you send me the one you're using so that we can keep the communication and we can move on well.
Okay.
Yes. So which unit were you covering?
I was actually doing whole numbers. We finished it, and I looked at it a bit more on my book.
Okay. What else did you have you encountered any challenge within the unit?
No.
Can you share with me what you've gone through so far?
I wasn't using the unit a lot, but I did something about commutative property, board mass, and such.
Okay, board mass, it is covered in different units because you may find it under fractions, you may find it under the whole numbers as well, because it is just a way of dealing with mixed operations. Then the properties are under when they're looking at the numbers. When they're looking at the numbers as well, the whole numbers, they can look at those properties. Actually, mostly they're applied under the operation on numbers. That's where we look at the commutative property, we look at the associative, we look at the basically those ones. So I want us to, the best thing, because this work, when we keep on mixing it, it's going to be quite hard for us to cover, but it's going to be better for us if we deal with a unit and we complete it, you submit in the assignment, then we move to the next topic, we look at the challenges encountered so that we can move on and progress well.
Okay.
Yeah. So under that one, the one you've been looking at, that was whole numbers?
Kind of. I was looking at set concept.
Sorry?
Yeah, whole numbers, actually, yes, whole numbers. According to where I'm at.
Okay. So would you mind to share with me what you looked at in that unit? Because I hope you're going to be doing the assignment today.
Yeah, I'm going to finish the assignment today.
And submit it. How have you done it? Are you doing it online?
Pardon?
How are you doing it? Are you writing in the book? Are you typing? How are you doing it?
I don't know which one you would like me to.
I want you to use the easiest way. Any way that is convenient for you is what you can use, because me, I'll receive it still. As you submit it, I'll see.
I think I would prefer typing.
Okay. If it's okay with you, then you can type and submit in the assignment so that we can move. And we want us to, I want us to value our time.
Okay.
So that every time that passes, at least we have something. We say we learned this, and we are sure that we can handle it.
Okay.
Yeah. For the tropical that unit, that tropic assignment, just an additional assignment. I'll give it to you only if you submit to me the one that is online.
Okay.
Yeah, when you submit the one about whole numbers that is online, then I'll give you more numbers for revision. But I want to first receive the other package first.
Okay.
Yes. So you can share with me.
Could you please give me a minute and I using another device.
All right, no problem.
Because the device I'm using right now might not be able to. I might not be able to open the Right.
Okay. It's okay.
Exit this. Okay, let me share my screen now.
It's okay. So Shivan, as we're waiting for it to load.
Pardon?
As we are waiting for it to load, do you have any piece of work that that you were given for your part of revision?
I kind of. I have a. Yeah, kind of.
You have, eh?
Yes.
Did you go through all the numbers? Did you answer them? Or there are those ones that you need help on?
The ones which it's actually from one of my books.
Okay.
And I already kind of solved most of the.
Okay. And you left out some few?
Yeah, I left out, but I finished them.
Okay. That's good then if you did them. I thought you met any challenges so that you can also submit those ones. Then I go through them. And we schedule when to meet and go through that work as well.
Okay.
Yeah. This is taking long. Try to tap so that it can reload again. Try to refresh, okay.
Let's give it some time to load. Don't over reload. Eh?
Let me also log in so that I can share from mine maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, as we are waiting for us, let me also try mine.
Should I stop sharing?
Yes, please.
Should I? If I should have stopped sharing.
It's okay. You can leave it load as you share still. But I think you noted down something. You can as well first take me through what you had written down, what you had gone through. Then I can pick up from there.
Okay, let me check on my book.
Yeah. So we can share from your book so that after, if it loads, then you can again share screen. Eh? Hope you have left it loading.
Yes, I've left it for.
Yeah. Then we can share from your book.
So we did some operations on whole number.
Okay. Oh, you began operation?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm kind of doing this work from my book also.
Okay. Which book is that? From a textbook or an exercise book?
A textbook.
Which textbook is that you're using?
Longhorn Primary Mathematics Pupils Book 7.
Okay, that one has a lot of good work in it. So you're picking some numbers the other side as you try them out, as you go through the work on the other on the side.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So what did you look at?
Pardon?
Take me through operation. What did you look at basically under operation?
Under operation, I did addition, the basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, BODMAS.
Did you look at long division as well?
Yes, long division also.
Can you recite the order we use when we are applying it?
Order.
Yes.
Division order. I don't know how to cite it, I guess.
Okay. When you're looking at division and operation of numbers, it can be also, whenever using long division, we apply what we refer to as the order of operation, yes? This helps us. This helps us so that we can follow the right steps or the right procedure. In case you're missing out something and you're forgetting something, it runs back to your mind so that you can apply it. And the order goes: one, we divide. Let me share my whiteboard. Then I show you how the order flows. The order is. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
You divide first, that is D. Divide. So after dividing, you multiply the answer you've got. After multiplying, you subtract. You subtract, then you pull. What do you pull? You pull, for example, you've been given 2 or 3 digits, yes? Remember, in division, we start from the first digit. That is from our left. The first digit on the left is what we start with. So whenever you still have other digits, that's when you pull. It's not a must that you should always pull, even when the digits are not there. Unless you're required, but you find that there are areas where you need to do it or you don't need to apply it. Let us take an example of a number here. Let me first open here. Okay. For example, give me one number that you wrote down there as you're going through this.
The number that I wrote down here is 19,233,000.
19,200,000.
233,000.
233,000. Let me put it down here. 900.
20.
930. 933.
It's 920.
Okay, 920. Divided by what?
Divided by 280.
Divided by 280.
Yes.
Okay, let us this is too big on this. It's going to be too big on the screen, but what I want us is to have the concept. I'm going to just share a number here. You're looking at which unit? Because at least mine has loaded. Which unit?
This work was from the textbook.
Try from the textbook.
Yeah.
Okay, and we want us to apply the other steps.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to choose a smaller number so that it can easily be handled on the screen. And it's going to I want us to just pick the idea of how to apply the steps when we are using long division, because it makes it simpler for us to master than when we don't have that we don't have that list of procedures to follow. Yeah. Let me just use a smaller number here. We can use let's first start with that one so that we can apply the steps. 120 divided by 5. So what you do, I hope you know that. Which number do we put inside?
120.
Yeah, we put 120. Then 5 out. So when you're starting here, remember the order says divide, multiply, subtract, and pull. DMSP. That's the order. Divide, multiply, subtract, pull. So when you have this order here, you can handle any number, whether it's big, whether it's small, you can handle it. So when you have here, the first one will be 1 divided by 5. You can put it in your part of work. 1 divided by 5. You get 0 remainder 1. So the 0 comes here. In long division, we don't so much consider the remainders, because you still get it here. So the next step that says multiply, we shall multiply 5 by the answer we've got. So we shall say 5 times 0, giving us a 0. Then we move to the next step that says subtract. We apply it there. So we have 1 minus 0, we shall have a 1. Are you seeing how the remainder comes back? Then you move to the next. We have our 1 down there. Now we can move to the next. Now we are pulling. After subtracting, you pull if there is a digit there. So it becomes 12. So you still come in your part of work, you'll have we shall have 12 divided by 5, giving us 2 remainder 2. So we write the whole number, that is 2, and we don't consider this remainder here first. So you come back here, you multiply 5 by the answer we've got. We have 5 times 2, giving us 2. Oh, sorry, giving us 10. Giving us 10. So after multiplying, you move to the next step that says subtract. So there we subtract. We have 2 minus 0, we get 2. 1 minus 1, it becomes it is a 0. So from here, you still have another digit here, because the next step says pull. You come back here, you bring this 0 down. So it becomes 20. In your side work, you'll have 20 divided by 5, giving us a 4. Write the answer up there. Then the next steps after dividing says multiply. So when we are multiplying, we multiply 5 by the answer we got, that is 4, giving us answer 20. Next step says subtract. You subtract, getting 0, 0, because 20 minus 20, you get 0, 0. So you find that down here, the other step says pull, but we don't have any other digit to pull, so you end there. Now, when you're writing your final answer, how do you do it? When you're writing the final answer,
Therefore,
Yes, please. Final answer.
Therefore, 120 divided by 5 is equal to 24.
Yeah, equals to 24. So we don't need to put this 0 there because a 0 before digits from 1 to 9 is not important. So that's how we apply those steps. I want you to try out this way. Apply all the steps there, divide, subtract, divide, multiply, subtract, and pull, and work out some numbers. Then you send them to me. Okay? So from that textbook, you're going to apply these steps and work out some numbers. You send me the feedback, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And make sure you write the digits clearly so that when someone is trying to mark your work, they can easily tell that this is a 2, not a 6, because that also leads to loss of marks.
Okay.
Yeah. When am I going to receive that piece of work?
I will send it as soon as possible.
All right, I'll be grateful. So that is, yes, please.
Okay, I'm just going to ask about sending. I might send it by today in the evening.
Email?
Yeah, I may send it in the evening.
Okay, it's okay then. I want you to use any way that is simpler for you, that is convenient, as long as I receive the work.
Okay.
If it's better for you to send the pics on WhatsApp, well and good, I'll receive it. If it's better for you to do it via email, still I'll be grateful when I receive that work. So you were telling me that was long division, and note down that the steps taken, it is going to make our work so easy, regardless of the size of the number we are dealing with. What else did you look at?
I looked at multiplication, commutative property.
Okay.
Addition, subtraction, board mass, and class.
Yeah. Can you tell?
Pardon?
So can you state what the commutative property means?
Let me first. Because I think I've not yet finished commutative property.
The commutative property you have not yet?
No, I'm still working on it.
Okay. But there, as you're working it, are you understanding what it really means?
It's something like the similar answer.
Okay, for the commutative property, it is a property that can works in addition and multiplication as well. And this one here, it states that the change in the order of numbers, you can note down the change. It states that the change in the order of numbers in an addition or multiplication operation does not change the sum or the product. When they talk about the sum, they mean the answer you get after adding. When they talk about the product, they mean the answer you get after multiplying. So for this property states that the change in the order of numbers, what do they mean in this case? Let me first clear the board, then I show you something here.
Chalinda. Chalinda, are we done? Shivan, are you done? Shivan,
Yes.
are you done with the teacher?
I think so. I'm not sure.